Okay, I'm taking a little bit of a chance. This is probably this bit of parking area here is has been created for that house over there called Hen Capel, Old Chapel. So hopefully they'll know. Well, it's an Easter weekend, so if it's probably a holiday cottage, there might be people here. They're practically everything's booked up in the way of holiday cottages in this area. Okay, so start on this walk here. I have been up here this road right to the end, and I have walked to the dam, the Trawsfynydd Dam, which I'm going to walk to today. And so I have done that once or twice before. Okay, one of the challenges of this walk is getting here. It's on a narrow lane, and you just hope you don't meet anyone coming in the opposite direction. It's stone walls, old stone walls with they're certainly not smooth-sided, boulders sticking out, and creates a hazard. Now there's the a good view there of the northern Rhinogs. Yeah. So and so fingers crossed. So far everything's all right. Okay, well, I'm getting a welcome to by the Woodland Trust anyway, entering this area. It's pretty breezy today, so I got the sponge over the piece of sponge over the microphone, and it looks like we've got another welcome to the Celtic rainforest. Tried to find this Woodland Trust map on the internet, but I couldn't see it. So it's a maze of footpaths. So there's the dam there. And I came from the Trawsfynydd direction, that direction there. I parked, well, I'll go to that farm first of all, Rich, and decide what I'm going to do then. Yeah. Mulwyn-Bach. And there's just about, well, you can see Lake Trawsfynydd and the dam there. That's the immediate destination. But I want to try and explore some of those, well, kind of like woodland paths to see. Unfortunately, they're not marked on the map, as I say. And so I'm going to hope that they're going to be waymarked. It's been so many years since I last did this walk that actually I can't. Well, actually, no. I did. It was about 5 or 6 years ago. I last did this walk, but I can't remember too much about it. Okay, there's the dam again, coming up. I don't know if you can see it up the wall there. I'm approaching this farm, so let's see if there's any waymark signs here. No, I don't think this farm's occupied at the moment anyway. There's farm buildings here, of course, which are probably still in use. Okay, there's the first waymark sign, but actually I want to go down there, join up with another with a trail if there's any access. But oh, another waymark sign. I'll just go and see what that is. Okay, that blue arrow is pointing away from the direction I want to go in. So this isn't, I'll just, actually the last time I did this walk I had trouble finding the there's a footpath that goes to the dam. But, I say I'll just traipse across these fields. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. Okay, leaving the field and going into this, what does this say, anything? Very small print. Part of the surrounding area is dedicated to the memory of John Davis. Okay, so far so good. But it's not, oh yeah, there's a waymark post there. Yeah. So, I want to go along here, which kind of like circles away from the dam, but eventually comes up to the dam. And it's a path I haven't done before. Okay, here's a little lost lamb looking for its mother, but there's no way through that wire fence. So, alright. There's a little lost lamb. I don't know if you can see it up there, but that's the first little, well, nice little, kind of like a nice little handrail there. Because my sense of balance is no good. So I'd had trouble getting across those uneven stones. But with the handrail, no problem. There's a number of those waymark trails. Yeah, it's a blue marker on it, and that's the blue trail I want. That's where I've just come from. I'm leaving the woodland and going into open moorland, so well, so far so good. Okay, so today is an Easter holiday Monday, and the motorbike scramblers have been here, but luckily there's no sign of them today. So that's a good sign. It means there's a track that continues all the way through this wilderness and eventually circles round to the dam. Another signpost, and let's see, that's the blue arrow. No arrows, nothing marked on it. Yeah, oh yeah, there we are, blue arrow pointing in that direction there. And so I'm kind of like, okay, this is one of those, I forget what you call them now, irrigation channel the water coming down off the hillside, probably towards the lake. But okay, so obviously they when they wayposted this, waymarked this trail, they you're supposed to walk it from the opposite direction. But so I'll just walk along there and see where it leads. Okay, so when they built the Trawsfynydd reservoir and dam, they probably built this. This was probably constructed by the 1928 dam. So this, well, I don't know which way I go. Whether I continue up there or go along here. So I can't see any waymark signs, so I'll carry on. Looking at these possible walking routes on the map, it doesn't look too far to go from point A to point B, but when you're actually walking them, it always seems well, for me anyway, quite quite a distance to go for that same, you know, what looked like a short distance on the map. Because this is a wilderness here, the Northern Rinogs up there, total wilderness. Because the last time I did this, oh, you can just about see in the distance there, I won't focus this on it, the nuclear power station. But the last time I did this 6 years ago, I was returning from a visit to the dam, and I was hailed by a teenager in a state of panic. He'd wandered off from his family group and to go do some exploring on his own. But then when he couldn't see a sign, because when you look around here now, he was probably lower down, he couldn't see a sign of housing anywhere. He got into, well, he thought he was lost and probably perish from the face of this earth. He was an inexperienced hiker, obviously. So he hailed me when he saw me crossing on a lower path down there, coming back from the back. He hailed me at the top of his voice, shouting help. So yeah, so but that ended up happily for all concerned. So it'd be nice if it was a piece of muddy ground. But of course this is irrigated with that waterway. So the reason I say that is I could check if the motorbike scramblers had come this way, which would mean I'm on the right tracks, so to speak. I have an idea I've missed that waymark trail I wanted to walk. It goes up, partly goes up into the that mountain slope there, and descends down, back down then to the Trawsfynydd Lake bicycle path. Mind you, this is a pleasant enough walk. Very nice. There's the dam there. Okay, so here's another waymarker coming up. Okay, I did go on the right. I was on the right way. The blue arrow there. This is the bike track that goes around the lake. Yeah, the lake path right there. Eh? It's all laid on nicely. Yeah, and there's the dam over there. So yeah, as I haven't done that little walk before, so it's always nice to do something new. Asked some more the lady look around just as I was pointing the camera at. Okay, so that's they're doing the circuit of the lake probably, which, as I say, I've done before. An excellent walk, especially on a day like today. The blue arrow pointing in that direction there, and there's the beginning of the dam there. So I'll just go, just as for the sake of it, just go up. I've already taken a video of this just 3 days ago, but I'll take a quick shot of the dam and lake. Okay, let's step up here. Oh. You can see what's down over this drop. I can't quite see the full extent of it, but there's the dam and there's the lake. The reason I'm doing this walk is because I was very impressed 3 days ago when I came here last by that what I call a manicured footpath. Very impressed. It appears to end there, but I just have a little walk along it. I won't go back to the car just yet. I want to do a walk through the woodland over there before I go directly back to the car. The cyclist just passed. Of course that trail was filled for cyclists. Okay, there's that farm well, very rich, and I think that's where I want the blue marker right there, down there. I came down to here, followed the water, that drainage waterway, and I'm here, dam. And I want to continue down and go, well, hopefully, maybe go all the way around there if I can see a yellow way marked sign back to the farm, and then from the farm. Oh, okay. I think. Well, I'm not sure. My car's parked off there. So my car is parked off that map. Yeah. So that's it. Discover the Celtic rainforest. So go down this very nice footpath here, and just follow my nose. Okay, this is where I got to about 3 days ago when I did this walk to this dam from the other direction. Yeah. But going on a further adventure here by following this. Look at this. Probably a construction project for the local contractors, financed by the taxpayer, of course. This is where this I call them manicured footpath ends, and normal service is resumed. Yeah, back into the wilderness. Yeah, motorbike. Yeah, I can see let's see. Yeah, I can see the motorbike scramblers have been here again. I think it was around this point here that 6 years ago I was hailed by that teenager. He considered me as a saviour, lead him out of the wilderness. Otherwise he could have spent 40 days in the wilderness. And so anyway, that was a happy ending to that story. I managed to guide him back, back to roughly where I parked my car, and then he managed to. Well, there were some construction workers there that I asked them to phone his parents to tell him that he was on his way. Right. Okay, this trail with the blue markers is called the Gorge Walk, and that's the reason it's called the Gorge Walk, because of that gorge down there, the outlet from the Trawsfynydd Lake. Don't know if you can hear. That screech. They're jays. There's another waymark post. Just check the outdoor active app, and apparently this is a Woodland Trust's trail. It's not an actual marked as an actual public right of way on the Ordnance Survey map. This has been an excellent walk, and it's whether I've been on this actual path before, but I'm relying, of course, on these waymark signs. I can see another one down there. Okay, and I have been actually here. When I walked up from, I think, the Manchurug main road at more or less sea level, I think I seem to remember I came from somewhere anyway. See, I remember this spot, but I think they've, but look, another one of these handrails. Very nice of them. Of course, there's not much water in this stream right now. It has been quite dry over the last 2-3 weeks, I think. handrails were, well, they were a bit wobbly to say the least. So I managed to cross all right. Well, it would be no problem, but it'd be tricky without the handrails. We spent, I think, possibly about getting on for 2 hours on this walk. So I mean, it's a nice day. I was thinking of doing the yellow waymark trail, but that which goes in this direction. Yeah, but I think well, yeah, I think I'll unfortunately, as I say, I don't have a kind of a map showing these woodland trails. I think I can see another waymark post up there. I'll just go and have a look at that. Okay, this I'll carry on going. I could have carried on with a longer walk if I'd see, that's the yellow marker goes that direction. There's another trail going up there. So yeah, okay. So I'll go continue along here. I can see another trail marker. Say so far on this walk I've been going mainly downhill. So I think this is where I start going uphill to get back to where I parked the car. Say hats off to the Woodland Trust for putting in these way markers. The friendly yellow arrow, I believe leads back roughly to that farm, and then I can go from there to the car. Yeah, so the sun's out. Oh, well, it's just going in now, I've said that, but yeah, well, it makes all the difference when the sun, as I keep on saying. Just past a couple of walkers, and they may have come up from the main road, which is quite some distance from here. No problem, of course, if you're fit and a regular walker. The trail just came up there, and there's a junction of paths here. It's very pleasant here. And here's another of those friendly way markers. Both the blue arrow and the yellow arrow point this direction here. I can just about see the top of the farm buildings up there, maybe 200-300 yards away. Here's the farm buildings ahead. I'm not sure which side of the fence I should be on. I have no idea. I should have been on the other side, but I don't think it makes any difference. Okay, there's the Renog Range, the northern Renogs. That's a real wilderness area. You probably walk all day without seeing anyone. Okay, well, so I have no idea. I should have been on the other side of that fence, where I think I can see a gate up ahead. Okay, there's those two walkers I passed not long ago, walking two dogs. And so I've come full circle now. There's those waypost markers. So yeah, I went down there, right, started the walk there, and then turned right at the bottom. Okay, so on this track now, back to the car. As I say, it's been some years since I was last here, but I've enjoyed this walk. Yeah. Those walkers are about 200-300 yards behind me. So hopefully I haven't parked outside their holiday cottage. Well, it's about half a mile or so further down. Okay, and have a look at this trail map. There's a farm there, I don't know if you can see, but and I went around the blue trail to the dam, then down there, carried on the blue trail, and then somehow or other, well, don't know how it worked. I must have carried on the blue trail there, and then no, okay, yeah, I lost it. I don't quite know, can't quite follow where. I'd have to compare it with the my app on my camera. Oh, well, I should say on my phone. Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, that's the end of this walk. You can just see my car there, just over 100 yards ahead.